right, look. Shout out to Joe Shane for making good moves, man. All right, so we got Russ. You know what I'm saying? I guess Joe got tired of that Aaron Rodgers bullshit. That's really what that came down to, because it's not like Russ wanted to sign in Pittsburgh and he didn't want to sign in Cleveland. The dude wanted to come to New York. So we basically just took the girl that wanted us. Why wait for that pretty hoe, Aaron Rodgers, to answer your text, set up a date, make a little punk ass mind up, where we could just take this girl that want to, you know what I'm saying, she want to suck it, swallow it, ride it, and cuddle for hours. I'm going to go ahead and take the one bird in the hand, rather than risk the two in the bush. Let's just call it what it is. So shout out to Russ. Joe Shane took what was available to him, and I respect that. So now we got two brothers in the quarterback room, soon to be three. Now I know a lot of people, shout out to my boy Jay, he just texted me talking about something. Now we gonna draft Abdul Carter, we're not gonna draft Shedeur. We still take a Shedeur at 3. This changes nothing. So I'm gonna address my boy Jay, and I'm gonna address everybody else who thinks that we're not taking a quarterback. I'm going to make something clear to you. We got Russell Wilson. We got Jameis Winston. Our losing days are over. This whole top 5 pick giant shit is over. We ain't picking in the top 10 no more. Ain't no more going to be no Giants picking 3rd, Giants picking 5th, 7th, 6th. All these little single digit numbers, them days is over. Our floor with Russell Wilson is about 8 wins. The Giants should have won 7 games last year, but Daniel Jones is a bum. We lost 5 one-score games the first 7 weeks of the season? So it's not like we're a bad team. We just quit. We just quit. So if you really look at the Giants, the first 2.5 months of the season, we had a defense that led the league in sacks. But our quarterback was a bum. Our quarterback is the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my life. The dude should have to pay to play. He shouldn't collect the check. He should be writing checks that had the privilege to wear a fucking uniform. I hate Daniel Jones with a passion. I hate that guy. So it's we had to deal with his bum ass, which is the reason why we are where we are. So now you get a competent quarterback in Russell Wilson. You get a competent quarterback in Jameis Winston. You have a defense that's shown you is capable of leading the league in sacks. And we add a Debo. We add Vernon. We add pieces. And we're going to draft a defensive tackle to help out Dexter Lawrence. We're not done. So it's one of these situations where, let's call it what it is, B. We lit. We're not picking in the top 5, top 10 no more. The Giants, we're good now. We're good. Straight up and down, it's a new day. So that's where I'm at with this whole situation with Russell Wilson. And then you have the situation with Shedeur Sanders. We're still going to draft Shadeur. We're still drafting Shedeur at 3. I dropped the video earlier today talking about how Coach Prime wants his son in New York. He sent a message to Cleveland, don't draft my boy. Coach Prime saying, New York, we hope it's New York. That's his way of saying, Cleveland, stay away from my son. All right. So, and I don't think Cleveland's drafting Shedeur anyway, because they still paying Deshaun $40 million a year. That Deshaun Watson contract was fully guaranteed. Ain't no getting out of that contract. It's not like, oh my goodness, Deshaun ain't there. Deshaun is injured. He got injured on company time. Injured in the field of play, which means they got to pay that nigga. And he just got married and he talking about a comeback. They stuck with him. Whether he there or not, they stuck with the contract. That's worse than dead money. We're taking Shedeur. Russell Wilson's on a 1-year contract. Jameis Winston, we signed him to a backup contract for 2 seasons. So we got Jameis the backup this year, and we'll have Jameis the backup next year. Jameis is basically going to be vibes for the next 2 seasons on the Giants. It's as simple as that. Russell Wilson is going to come through and do what he got to do, take us to the playoffs, and see what happens. That's what the Giants are going to the playoffs next year. And now we got competent quarterback play, so I'm not just saying that of hopes and prayers. Like, Russell Wilson just took an inferior Pittsburgh team to the playoffs. That Pittsburgh offensive line is garbage. That offensive coordinator is garbage. Mike Tomlin is allergic to offensive football, and everybody watching this video knows that. I know some of y'all don't want to give the Giants credit. Y'all don't want to give Brian Daboll credit. Yeah, I get it. Whatever. Fuck y'all. At the end of the day, Russell Wilson just took a pathetic, worthless, horribly coached offense that a Hall of Fame quarterback wasn't even allowed to call audibles in. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback, and Arthur Smith wouldn't even let that man call audibles at the line of scrimmage. He's coming to an offense in the Giants that has Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton on the outside, ready to catch them Russell Wilson bombs. And he can audible at the line of scrimmage. Brian Daboll is going to let him call plays at the line of scrimmage. He's going to open up the field for him. So imagine how much better Russell Wilson is going to be on the Giants than he was on Pittsburgh last year with bum-ass overrated Pickens and that sorry offensive line and an offensive coordinator that wouldn't let him change plays at the line of scrimmage. Imagine how much better Russ is going to be for us this year than he was for Pittsburgh last year. Like, come on, son. So it's like, I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited. We got 2 niggas in the quarterback room, soon to be 3. We about to have 3 black men in the quarterback room. I never thought I'd see today. Because we're still drafting Shedeur. We're not drafting high enough to get Arch Manning. I know, oh, yeah, man, the Giants, we got to get Arch Manning next year. Shut up, bro. Do y'all understand that whenever you say we can get a quarterback next year, you're even assuming we're going to suck or you want us to suck? It's one or the other. Either way, you can suck my dick. I'm tired of losing. And it's the same people who say we'll get a quarterback next year who bitch about losing every freaking week. It's the same people who want to pass on quarterbacks and take the best player available that bitch when we lose on Sundays. And then complain we don't have a quarterback, but then never want to take quarterbacks. Every single freaking year, I got to hear about how the previous draft class was better than the other one. Every year. Every year. Oh my gosh. This draft class, he would be 5th if he was in last year's draft. This quarterback wouldn't even be in the 1st round if he was in last year's class. But last year's class, them quarterbacks wouldn't have been in the 1st round of the previous draft. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. And then all you so-called draft experts look stupid when Jaden Daniels, who y'all didn't even pay any attention to until his fucking pro day, goes number 2 and is better than the chosen boy in Caleb Williams. Y'all look stupid when you say it's a bad quarterback draft. Mitch Trubisky goes first, and the 3rd greatest quarterback ever, Mahomes, doesn't even get drafted in the top 10. Y'all sound stupid. Like, miss me with this quarterback. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But anyway, man, shout out to Russ. Shout out to Sierra, little fine ass gonna be in the press box. We got a lot of black excellence going on in New York right now. I'm rocking with it. A lot of black excellence going on in New York right now. Shout out to Joe Shane and Brian Daboll for bringing some color to the quarterback room. It's been a long time coming. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Drop my FUs in the comment section. My name is FiskVicious, and I approve this message.